Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition, and we're here to do your reading to see what's coming towards you spiritually and emotionally or in love, and see what's going on in your current energies, bring forth some guidance from spirit, and hopefully give you some insight and clarity on any current situations you're dealing with. If you're new to my channel and resonate with me as a reader, please like, share and subscribe. I appreciate that. And if you are returning, thank you guys, thank you very much. You are amazing, and I appreciate you for having so much patience with me. I've been wanting to pull them out, but there's a lot of construction work going on, so if you hear that in the background, just know that it's just what's happening, and I can't control environmental noises, but I'll try my best to hopefully bring forward some decent sound quality. So thank you guys. All the boundaries for this reading are in the description box below, as well as check out my friend Sarah, who is doing Twinlight storyteller. She does Twinflame readings, and if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube, all those details are in the description box below. So thank you guys for joining me today. Let's have a look and see what's going on in your current energy. I'm going to ask your spirit guides and guardian angels and ancestors to come forward to give us a clear message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter and Mars, to see what's currently going on in your energy. So we've got two stuck together, and it's interesting because they're both in reverse. But we'll read them up. We'll read them up, right? But I will tell you what that means for you. And what do you feel? Okay. So, Virgo, at this time you may be feeling, because I'm hearing the word merry, quite contrary. So everyone around you may be feeling quite upbeat, may be feeling quite, how do I say that? Quite happy and content with their lives, but you're having to come to a realization, or because these two were in reverse, it shows that you had a struggle there. So the perfection of your life and restore and replenish. You're having a really hard time seeing the abundance that may be available to you right now and applying it to yourself while you're trying to restore and replenish your energy. So there's actually a lot going on for you, but it's more like an internal thing. That's why over here with what do you feel, Spirit is asking you, well, what is it that you're feeling? And Virgo is saying, well, actually I don't know. I wanted my life to work out a certain way, and it really hasn't. It's really doing the opposite action for me, and I don't know how to go about. Okay, a lot of this is about actually curing and restoring and replenishing yourself. It's sort of like learning how to not weather the storm, because the perfection of your life is actually trying to look at things from a higher perspective, so above the storm, from the bird's eye view, looking down. And what you're seeing is that you're feeling quite restricted or restrained in whatever is going on, and a lot is coming in towards you that you really just don't want to deal with right now. Like there's a lot of, I don't want to deal with this right now because it's just too much. And Spirit is saying, well, maybe it's time that you learn to discern. If you're an empath and you're taking a lot of other people's junk in, like their emotions, their feelings, their life, you know, a lot of people maybe just have an outpouring of their emotions towards you whenever you're around. You seem to be just taking a lot of that in. Just be mindful of what you're ingesting into your body. So be mindful that what is yours, and what isn't yours gets let go and sent back to the owner, basically, because it's been, I feel like the Virgos are going through a bit of a rough patch, and it's kind of like an internal struggle. So outwardly things may be going quite well for you career wise, you know, you may be actually advancing a lot more, but inside really feeling quite twisted and turned about things, and really not understanding why you feel a certain way, you know what I mean? So it's sort of like you have to really zoom out That's what it's saying. You may be too close to a situation, a person, or a job that's really causing you to blur the lines between you and what belongs to you and how you feel about things, and maybe the majority of what everyone else is feeling. And to understand that your emotions and how you think and feel about things are important. So what do you feel? What is it that you're feeling, Virgo? Are you trying not to feel? Are you feeling like you want to withdraw? Because you could either be the Empress or with Virgo, or the Hermit in the Tarot. So you could either be abundant and enjoy creativity and sort of like know that you have these blessings of and gifts that are coming towards you, or are you choosing to go within and sort of pull away from the rest of the world? Because I feel like what you would usually do is actually not really working, or doesn't have the same effect, because Spirit now is actually saying it's time to confront what it is that you actually feel about things, and how you feel about people, and how you feel about certain situations, and really put it into a perspective that this is not a challenge, this is not an obstacle, but merely a step forward in understanding how you feel about things. And it's not even a negative, it's actually very positive. And you may be struggling with certain things, because now it's time to bring forward new ways of processing and getting through challenges, obstacles, situations that you are really struggling with internally. So I feel like you just have to be mindful about what you're ingesting from others and what you're ingesting from the world. And what I mean by that is just absorbing. You may be absorbing stuff that is really not being healthy or helpful to you. So you may be just really focusing on clearing out your internal space, which is like your mind space, your emotional body, a lot about the solar plexus here, and reconnecting to the earth itself. So finding connection more with yourself, with your family, with what's important to you, and really reprioritizing things in your life in a better way that fits who you are becoming. Because it feels like you may have been actually going within and healing and doing a lot of things that really have put certain aspects of your life in conflict. So maybe you're reprioritizing things now, and you may have a lot of resistance, both with who you are as your personality, or conflict and resistance from others that know you. So you may actually be, I feel like that's what I want to say, because I want to sing that song by Dreamgirls, I'm Changing. And I feel like this is what's happening for Virgo, is that they're actually changing and relearning how they feel about certain areas in their life and certain things about who they are, and reprioritizing them in a way that's more structured for you to be able to move through more easier and smoother. That was a lot. There we go. So we're going to bring in some spirit guides to see what kind of guidance they have for you right now. So we're going to ask what spirit guides would like to come forward for Virgo, please. What spirit guides would like to come forward for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah, okay. So there's definitely a new cycle that's coming in, and a new beginning that's coming in. So you may actually be letting go of the past and moving forward more into something a little bit more divine. So, finding your, a lot of us go through a space where we have to understand and ask ourselves, who are we? Sorry about the noise, guys. It's just construction. So we have Hilarion here with divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And I love that, because it's just saying here that you're actually healing from your heart, from inside. And when you heal from inside, you're actually really looking at those deep issues that can cause a lot of, places in you that can be quite unbalanced. It's causing this sort of like this need to really restore your energies to a point where you feel that you're afloat. So this might have been a lot of emotional clearing for you. So with divine clearing or divine healing here, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. So you've got restore and replenish right here. Your light can support others. And I feel like when you're in your space of the fullest potential of who you can be, you're actually quite inspirational to a lot of people. So I feel like what it is that you're actually healing the spaces that need healing for you, because you're seeing something bigger come forward here with Horus. So Horus is cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That's what I'm saying here. You're actually reprioritizing your life, and the thing is, you are changing. Major changes from within, because you've really gone in and you've sort of had a look at these deep dark places of yourself. And yeah, sometimes they may not have been pretty, and sometimes they may not have been great for you, but it's sort of like, but I understand why I went through those now, and now I know how I feel about things. And it sort of puts things into a different perspective here with Horus. Horus is about, yeah, Horus is actually, for me, Horus is actually saying a new opportunity is coming towards you. And the thing is, you had to go through this clearing to create new space for good energy or cosmic energy. So this is a pull towards maybe your path or your purpose in a way that you just maybe naturally unfolding before you without you even realizing, which is an interesting kind of energy. Had to take a breath there because that all came out pretty fast. So we're going to see who's coming towards you in love, their energy. We're going to look at your energy, and then we're going to see the mutual connection as well. So who's coming towards Virgo in love, please? I feel like you've what cards came out for you was the Crow, who's actually sitting on this ball of light, and the golden egg. So I feel like when I felt this, when this card came out, I actually felt like this card was telling me that you kind of expect this. You're expecting it. But it's sort of like with the Crow, it's sort of like someone that's sort of kind of just hanging around the edges here. They kind of hang around the edges, but they're bringing forward an opportunity, because I feel like they've been sitting on this for a while. So for me, this is someone that sort of like kind of moves incognito. So they may watch you, they may be watching you, and they may be really taking in how they feel about you and really sitting on it and thinking about it, and like the nesting here. See, what I got with this is all in good time. Like, they are going to bring forward an opportunity here, which is the heart chakra. And you've been healing your heart chakra, ironically. So it actually, this person, I feel like they're going to bring forward this golden opportunity. And the golden opportunity being something that will be quite hard to resist towards you. Very soon, actually, because I feel like they've been sitting on this for a while, and now it's about ready to hatch. But it's still within the egg, so it hasn't actually hatched yet. And I feel like this is, you can sense this person coming forward. So you see the birds, Horus, you can sense it coming forward, but this person actually feels like they're not really, they've just kind of been lingering in the outskirts, like they've just been observing you. But as they've been observing you, it's really emphasized how much they care about you. You know, it's sort of like now they just sort of want to bring forward this golden opportunity, which this golden egg is about the heart. So they're really going to lay it out when they come forward. This person, because I feel like when they feel like it's the right opportunity, they will come forward and give you this golden egg. But the golden egg is actually their heart space. So let's see how you're feeling when it comes to love. Okay, you've got the fish. And it's funny what they said to me, and then I don't want to say it's funny because it's actually not funny, but they're saying when it comes to love, you've been really struggling with your emotions, and it shows. It's been hard for you to understand how you feel about things. It's been hard. It's sort of like with this fish, always reminds me of having to go upstream to be able to spawn and reproduce, you know, like having to fight the flow. So you may not always be outwardly emotional or giving of your heart space, but it's sort of like, because in the past you've had some type of wounding or some type of relationship, toxic relationship, that may have actually caused you, sorry, external noise, to sort of think that love is a struggle. For me, it's like love is tough, love is hard. I can barely survive love, you know. I've got to really fight against. It's almost like everything in your life will turn bad when you find someone that you really care about, and that's, you know, that's your perception of what love is. But I think for you, see how it's interesting, because this person has an egg ready to hatch and you're fighting upstream to respawn. Like, if we think about the natural aspects of what the fish is doing, we know that this fish is tenacious. It's fighting its way to a place where it can become something more, you know, to become one kind of energy, carrying it with them, same as you. But this is your root chakra as well, so maybe you just have a lot of things that you need to heal within your physical body, within your connection to the earth, within your connection to love itself, or within this connection. So you may be acting a little cold, but I feel like you have reasons to be like that, so it's not really your fault, Virgo. But you have to realize that when it comes to love, you do have some type of place that needs healing, and you're working on it. Let's just put it like that. You're working on it. So let's see what the mutual connection is. Ooh, Firefly. Let's just say, no matter what's happened, the connection still exists. And even if this is just in your mind space, or in a place where, you know, when at night before you go to sleep, this person or you may actually think about each other at the same time. So I feel like for me, the Firefly actually represents some type of empathic connection. You may dream about this person a lot, but it's like you feel like it may be lost, or you may be trying to turn away from it. This person's trying to act like they're not looking at you, but they are. But there's this connection that sort of just is quite sort of like in the distance, but it never has gone out. It still flickers now. There's still love there, is what I want to say. There's still love when it comes to this connection. And it's something that what you both don't realize is that it's something that you're both moving towards. If you have a look at these two cards here, they're actually going towards each other, inward. So find the Firefly within. You both want the same things, Virgo, just so you know. You both want the same things, and you may have very good valid reasons for why you feel like you want to pull away, or fight against what love is, because you may have found that love hasn't always served you the right way. But when you come into the understanding of who you are and what you feel about things, when you restore and replenish your energy after, you know, a lot of clearing, you'll actually find that love is not against you. Love actually wants you to be in the flow of it, this connection, because it's something you haven't been able to let go of, and something that still means it to you. Could be what you're carrying around as well as this little part of you for this person. This little person is a part of you. Hang on. This person is a part. A little piece, has a little piece of you. There you go. It came out. Alright, so we're just going to pull out some fairy oracles to get some guidance here. What kind of guidance does Virgo need at this time, please, Spirit? What kind of guidance do you have for Virgo? Iris of the rainbows. Yeah, Cupid's arrow. Iris. Okay. So, okay, Virgo, you've definitely come out of a stormy. I mean to say stormy. I don't know why I came out with rocky, but definitely come out of a stormy space in your life where, you know, a lot of things have been really overwhelming you. And here with Cupid's arrow, you've actually still I just heard Love Jones, which means, you know, you still have this connection with someone that you may have felt like it was over, but there may have been a promise made, there may have been a connection made that was actually still very that still has some type of strength to it, because it's sort of like with Iris of the Rainbows, it's sort of like saying, well, you know, there are things opening up here. The storm, the rain can't last forever, and the sunshine will eventually come out with Iris of the Rainbows. So I feel like there's still love here, love, and they want you to focus on that place. Focus on the love, not on the storm. Focus on the love, not on the storm. And it's easier to get through things and come together because that connection has not yet been dissevered or cut from you. So you may have felt like you think about this person and push it aside maybe, but Spirit is saying, well, that's because when you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. So let's see what else we got. What is this? Yeah, the Soul Shrinker in reverse, which is good. Well, we know that you have some type of sort of negative aspect when it comes to looking at love sometimes, like it hasn't served you. And with the Soul Shrinker coming out in reverse, I feel like, yeah, there's something that hasn't been said. That's what I want to say. There's a connection that you still have love for somebody, and here with Albie the Retriever, it's mutual. Whatever it is that you're not talking about, when you don't talk to this person or when you're not with this person, you actually feel like you die a little. I die a little. Because I feel like you actually kind of miss them, their company, their conversation, their touch, their energy. You know, it's sort of like if they were here in your world, or if they were still part of your world, then life was a little bit brighter. You know, they kind of brought the sun out. But as we know, life gets in the way a lot, and we as adults and humans sometimes don't always express how we feel towards somebody, and we can often it can often be miscommunicated that we don't care. But I feel why the Soul Shrinker comes out in reverse is because you have to remember the beauty of this connection, the love of this connection, not the storm or the aspects that happened that created the drift, or if this is someone that you haven't met yet, or the trauma from the past that may be blocking you from moving forward towards a dream and truth that you've actually held and never forgotten about. Yeah. So Virgo, that is actually focusing on love more than the pain. Okay, let's get a final word for Mother Isis about what is currently going on. Oh, just like that. Magic and Ritual. You got this card. I love her. Isn't she awesome? Hopefully it's focusing in. Don't know. And you got Magic and Ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. So what's going on is that you're actually going within and you're healing all the places and spaces where you carry pain. And you're remembering the beauty of what love is and connections that you found it hard to let go of, you know. And I feel like when you realize that you're starting to heal when it comes to how you view love, an opportunity comes in, like it may be someone that you expect, and it may be someone that you don't expect. It may be someone new, it may be someone from the past, but love comes in with a golden egg, a golden opportunity to grow and birth a new, and I don't mean like actual physical birth, but it could be that for you, but to grow and birth a new space for you to be happy, Virgo. So go within, heal what you need to heal, and feel what you need to feel, and then understand that love is always yours. Love is always yours. Remember to focus on love, not on the storm. Alright guys, hopefully that helps you and brings some clarity and insight, and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to leave it right there. Please like, share and subscribe, and take care guys. Bye Virgo.